Yeah. So consistently documenting every day until I compete in California and in Toronto. Sorry. For you, today's leg day. I just got my brand new DSX METCONs FLYKNIT awesome shoe. I'm actually going to do a review today on them. So today's video is going to be a review on my new training shoes, which are over here. So these are them. I'll go over detail on a review on these shoes and how to get there with performance. Obviously today is going to be quad day, so we'll be doing a lot of lunging, squatting, and leg pressing. So using hack squat machine. So these shoes will show you guys kind of how I feel about these compared to my older ones, which were just the METCON 3s here. So different, a little bit different design, obviously with the FLYKNIT and everything else. But anyway, I'll go over that. And these are my strict squat shoes only. So I use the Romello 3s as well. So I used to be one of those guys who got, you see Kai Green, those guys wearing the Atomics. And nothing wrong with Atomics at all, but I was one of the guys like, yeah, Atomics, tights and Atomics. And I would squat with those on, or squat with like a pair of Chucks and stuff. But I got problems, back problems. I got deterioration in my L4 and L5. So squatting technique and basically anything leg or hip hinging, I have to make sure that my form is really good. So I wanted a shoe that was gonna help me with performance, not looks. Obviously looks too are pretty sweet too, but performance more than anything else for me. This is more important, detrimental for me to keep healthy. And I suggest to you guys too, if you have problems with like squatting, it's harder for you to get be a little more upright in your squat, I would suggest getting a squat shoe or an all-around performance shoe that can help you with your leg day. So think about like shoes as a tool for performance, not just like it looks cool because whatever dude on Instagram is wearing that shoe. So anyway, I'm gonna get my food done and then I'll start this review later. No, you do not get to use my camera. Maybe. Alright, so Selena's been a little fussy this morning, so I gotta help her. She's gonna help me out with cooking. So here we got our food here, about 70 grams of cream of rice. Our 590 some grams of egg whites, basically 270 calories, equivalent to 70 grams of whey isolate. And then here's what I'm using: 10 grams of peanut butter, you have our cream of rice, these are egg whites, obviously Costco. And then we got some of the flavor gods behind here. What's it called? Something donut? Chocolate donut. Throw it in there and get that ready. So here you go. Seen it? It's this. Ready to go. Cream of rice is in the microwave. Put this in here. Cream of rice, make sure it's not overflowing because it normally does. Salt, and then I like garlic in mine, so I put a little bit of garlic in there. Kind of let that cook for a bit. Anyway, so gonna finish cooking. Egg whites are on. Cream rice is almost finished. Got my peanut butter and chocolate donut, and then throw in there after when it's done. Throw a couple of Splenda in there, sweeten it up, and then get my day going and eat. So, that good? Alright. So cream is done. throw 10 grams of PB in here. It is, and then I do this because I don't eat the rest of this stuff. There you go. Chocolate donut, and then put just a little bit of almond milk in there, 30 calories per cup. I'm going to put in way less than that just to kind of make things a little more consistent. And I'll mix them up. I used to use protein powder before, but protein powder is good and tasty and all, but after a while it doesn't really keep you as full as all of these egg whites. So boom. I'm gonna dump a couple Splenda in here. There you go, I like it thick. Thick. I like my cream of wheat like my booties. Thick. Ah! Babe, like that one? Yeah. No? You don't like that? Great. And here we go. So let's go eat. 70 grams of cream of rice. We got basically about 2 cups of egg whites in here. A little bit of sugar-free ketchup, and that's it. And then I got chocolate donut from Flavor Gods in this. A little bit of Splenda, 10 grams of peanut butter, and that's basically my everyday morning. All right. So all in all. I like the shoe a lot, actually. The best thing about it, for me, just like, I have like a big foot. So before I used to never really wear Nike shoes because they're always, you know, always too narrow for me. So I do something like, you know, Adidas or Reebok. They always had, you know, bigger shoe. ASICS has like, you know, their 482 or whatever size and width and whatnot. So when Nike started actually making shoes that started to fit me, I was like, all right, let's try this out. But they fit I have a big, wide foot, and this fits me perfectly. And being in the FLYKNIT material, and the shoe's basically made like a sock, and it fits true to size. So I picked 11.5. I had 11.5 in the old METCON, well, not the old ones, but the METCON 3, not the DSX, but I had 11.5 in those, and I just ordered them online, and they came and they fit perfectly. One thing I can say about it is, I wore it once with socks, and I wore it once without socks. And with socks, there is a lot of slip in the back of your shoe. So if you're gonna wear a sock, you gotta get like a really, really thin material, or like even one of those like little tiny like sockettes, whatever, for you if you want to kind of keep your shoe nice and fresh. For me, I don't really care. I'm the only one wearing these. I keep my shoes fresh. I use mint, so I spray my shoes and wash them out so they keep, you know, stay fresh with you know, not wearing socks. But for me, comfortably, I like to wear shoes like this without any socks anyway. But for those who wear socks, just a warning, it does have a lot of slip in the back and the heel when you wear a sock. Other than that, the lift on the back is a little bit bigger. I'll give you the dimensions, but they're just a tad bit taller, so you get a little more ankle flexion, which is awesome. So when I squatted, I felt the same way I almost did when I had the Romello 3s on, actually, which is pretty cool. And lunging, leg pressing, you know, I did some kettlebell stuff at the end. I felt very secure in my shoe, like solid to the ground, which is awesome. I get the exact same feeling I get when I use the when I do my the Romello 3s. When I wear those, I have the same feeling like I'm like planted in the ground. You have like a crazy stability with your shoe, which is awesome. And doing lunges, so I was doing alternating lunges, and doing alternating lunges, you get that athletic movement from the shoe. So there's a lot of give in the shoe, and spring, which is good too. So, you know, it's bending at the you know, at the arch of your foot. It was comfortable too. And, you know, I was expecting my foot to really get through this exercise. You know, most exercise, I was expecting really to get a sore foot because it was the first time actually wearing them for a full workout, and I didn't. So and I got them still on, and they're comfy. So the back heel is comfy with a little, it has this really cool, you know, hook for your shoe to pull up, and then the soft part of the back, you know, protect your Achilles and your heel. Very soft, very comfortable. I was expecting the ankle, the material that goes on your ankle, I was expecting to be kind of tight or just kind of comfortable, and it wasn't. So I'm very impressed with the shoe. It feels a lot more secure than my other ones. Still love my other ones. I wear them for like training and whatnot, for, you know, for coaching somebody. But these definitely a pair I suggest you get. Like I said before, I used to buy shoes just for looks and you know style and looks like everybody does. When it comes to training for me now, it's more so on performance. So if I want to get the best out of, you know, any kind of movements I'm doing with, like if I'm doing any kind of legs, if I'm doing any kind of back work, I want a, you know, strong, stable foundation when I do any kind of exercising or any kind of movements from the ground up. So love these shoes. Awesome. You can wear them for your leg day, you can wear them for any kind of like any more functional movement days. If you're doing like kettlebells, you know, if CrossFit people want to do that too. For the bodybuilders out there who are just like, you know, getting shoes to squat in, get a shoe that's more for performance. You can be a little more functional and, you know, keep yourself more athletic. You know, that's my main goal being a bodybuilder is maintaining my athleticism in the sport. So give these shoes 100% a 5 stars. 5 dream chasing stars, what do I want to call it? 5 stars. Anyway, 5 stars in these shoes. METCON DSX FLYKNITs, dope shoe. Pick them up, and yeah. Till next time.